welcome back to the Walk Hunt. My name's Beast and I'll be back with hello, goodbye. Last part was a failure, wasn't it? Yeah. I was just joking about the whole 10-minute part thing when it actually happened, but it actually ended up just being 10 more minutes of story and then me wasting time for 10 minutes. Anyways, today we're gonna start with the Koharu-Route, and because of the whole sibling undertones that has, I've come prepared, you could say. Namely a 1-liter bottle of cider. I'm not kidding. I have a 1-liter bottle, Cooper's Original Cider. Here. We support roller derby, apparently. That is 1 liter and 100%. It's 5.3 alcohol. It's 5.3%. So yeah. I'm prepared. I'm prepared for whatever comes my fucking way. Also, as you see from last time, I've selected these 3 just so... Oh god, it's just for completion's sake. 1 second. Like, I really don't like seeing that as, hey, these 3 routes. You haven't actually selected the choices, though. Because these are new choices. It feels wrong not to choose them. If I did a mistake and choosing those actually has some kind of slight alteration that brings along, do tell me. Do fucking tell me. Because I have no fucking idea, and I'm just assuming that that just leads to the normal route. Also, I just noticed, like, off to the side there's currently like the... What's the fucking name? I feel bad for forgetting. It's been so long since I played Ditzy Demons Are in Love With Me, so some of the names are... Arl. Like, there's just the Arl background. And one of the... And there's also the first CG of her, like, naked in his room. But it's at the point where she used the bandages. And I never noticed, but you could actually see some areolae. At least I think that is. I could just be high. That's always a possibility. Anyways, let's get going, I guess. I remember the girl who was calling me... By the way, I'm not drinking directly from the 1-liter bottle. I'm not doing that. I have a little glass with me. I have at least some class. Anyways, I remembered the girl who was calling me brother. And who is that girl? Wait, huh? Wait, does this... I need to check that load. They're like actually a little... Skip? No, there isn't. If I load and choose this... And skip ahead a bit. Oh, so there is a little bit of extra stuff. She was the girl who suddenly burst into tears when we first met. And if I skip here, it's just everything. By the way, I bought the soundtrack for this game now, the OST, and I'm enjoying the fuck out of it. Especially this, that's not bad. Like that, like some of my favorite soundtracks are the I don't remember the names. Hold on a second. Here to access it from here. Let's see. Bokura no Machi, is one of my favorites. Goodbye Crisis, Namonaki Monogatari, My Place, Occurring, Magic Bullet Shooter, then So Beautiful, Imagine, That's Not Bad, and Sanbi no Ikeni to Inoriva wo Aruiha Suito Suro Sono Tamashi he. I butchered that probably. I butchered that completely. Oh, that's also you say goodbye, you know. Anyways, just go and load and look at the memory of Natsuki. Natsuki? Natsume. Not Natsuki. Who the fuck is Natsuki? Who the fuck is Natsuki? Who the fuck is Natsuki? Oh! Doki Doki Literature Club. Huh. She enrolled into the academy after I did and summoned me up to the roof terrace out of the blue. Like, it's just little memories, but I feel like I should still look at it. Let's actually go back to this.
Koharu, 兄さんに会うためにあの公園にいつも立ち寄ってたんです。
I think back to the message I supposedly sent myself. Do not forget. I have no idea what he's trying to warn me about, but I do remember some girl who strangely insisted that I was her brother. Koharu was her name, I'm pretty sure. But why did I specifically remember that? I have no idea. I haven't even met this girl yet, so how do I supposedly know her? Do not forget.
小春、兄さんに会うためにあの公園にいつも立ち寄ってたんです。
The place was Memorial Park, she said. I've come here hoping I might find something, but unfortunately there isn't anyone here. Guess I shouldn't expect anyone to be, considering how late it is. The park is a decent stretch from the town, so I can't see anyone wanting to come here at this time of day. Alright, now where should I go? There's something standing in front of the monument. It's without a doubt her, Koharu-chan. I said the chan on accident. Koharu! Ah! She full on tackles me. The sensation of her face planting into my gut. That innocent smile. I vividly remember them both. Caught me? Wait, have you been coming out here in the middle of the night looking for me, Koharu?
無限の未来分岐の中で兄さんに会えるのはこの場所だけしかありませんでしたから。
So she can also see the future.
兄さんに会ってお話ができる最後のチャンスが今この瞬間しかなかったんです。
So that's why we never meet her in the other routes, because we never come here. That's sad. That's really fucking sad. I feel bad. Like in all the other routes, she probably is fucking despairing because she can never meet him. It's kinda really sad. Huh? Hey Koharu, can I ask you a little question? What are these diverging futures you were just talking about? You also said something about not being able to meet me beyond today, which also confused me.
そうですよ。小春、兄さんに会う方法を ずっと探し続けてたんです。あれ、どうしたんですか？
That's kind of spinning.
と言いますと？
All the stuff you're saying makes no sense. I've never met you before, Koharu, yet somehow I knew who you all were. Also, you also knew me, Koharu. You even knew that I would be coming here today.
兄さん、それじゃ兄さんは。
For some reason, seeing that visible frown on her face makes my chest ache.
ひょっとして違う未来の可能性が。だとしたら。兄さんはどうして小春のところに来てくれたのですか？
Well, I remembered something. Something about you saying you would come here every day to look for me.
ありがとうございます。それで十分だと思います。
Okay?
きっとあれですよ。兄と妹の強い強い絆が二人を引き合わせてくれたのです。
So you're my sister? I mean, I do look alike. Positive I'm a brother?
兄さんは兄さんです。
Why does she call me her brother? Real Tobakaito never had a sister. At very least, there was no mention of it in the profile of him given to me. So then who is Koharu's actual brother? Yeah, I'm good. What was that? The same sensation I felt back when I remembered who Koharu was. The difference this time being that it was a memory I know for a fact doesn't belong to me.
兄さん、お顔が真っ青です。
Oh, you better after a good night's sleep.
あまり無理はなさらないでくださいね。
Thanks.
あ、そうです。いいこと思いつきました。
What would that be?
はい。もっとゆっくりお休みするために、静かな場所に行きませんか？
Does this place not fit that bill?
ここじゃ、偶然通りかかった誰かに見られてしまうかもしれませんし。
I have several questions.
でも、兄さんがそれをお望みということならば、小春は妹としてその期待に応えないわけには参りません。
Well, lucky for you, that's not my wish. Plus, I don't think you should be playing along with any nefarious wishes like that, Koharu.
兄さんなら、小春の歪んだ思いを受け止めてくれると思ったのに。
Yes, I drank the cider like that just now, just so you even more know that I'm taking a swig at that fucking line. Let's make a drinking game about it. Drink every time they hint at incest. I'm your brother, Koharu, and it's a brother's duty to set his sister on the right path.
兄として。はい、そうですね。
All jokes aside, I feel a lot better after talking with you.
それは良かったです。
It's quite strange, but just looking at her smile makes me feel at ease. I think I can safely say that I've accomplished whatever goal I had for myself tonight. Well, now that we've met and all, Koharu, I think I need to be heading back to my dorm soon.
それなら小春も帰ります。
Oh, where do you live? I'll walk you home.
学院棟の女子寮に住んでるんです。
Oh, gotcha. Wait, don't you have a curfew then?
それについてはご心配なく、裏技を使いますので。
Do you now?
もちろん、殿方である兄さんに教えるわけにはいきません。
Right. You must know some sort of secret way to get into the dorms without being noticed. No matter how great a security system is, there will always be holes in it if the human supervisors are slacking even a slight bit. sure the same could be applied to my dorm too. Now that I think about it, my curfew's probably already passed too.
そういうことになりますね。
Dang, breaking curfew on the first day.
兄さんもなかなかの悪ですね。
Maybe I should have thought before I just ran out here.
とんでもありません。おかげで小春は兄さんと会うことができたんですから。
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's weird. Seeing that wonderful smile of hers completely washes away the guilty feeling I was having. This girl is my supposed little sister, huh? Alrighty then. Ready to go, sister dearest?
はい、兄さん。到着です。
Alright, this is as far as I can accompany you.
ありがとうございます、兄さん。
You're very welcome.
兄さん。
Hmm?
来てくれて本当に嬉しかったです。
You're bringing that up now?
いえ、なんでしょうね。
By the way, that line, you know me, son. I'm really glad you came for me. That does not sound okay. It's obvious how they meant it, but it doesn't sound okay. Not in the slightest. Or the least.
なんでもないのです。それでは、なのです。
I kinda just mixed in the least and and in the slightest. So in the lightest came out instead. So yeah, I'm an idiot. Bye, and good night, Koharu.
おやすみなさい。兄さん。
She's the exact same kind of girl I remember her being. She lives in a girls' dorm on Academy Island and acts clingy with me, claiming I'm her beloved brother. However, today was the first time we've ever seen each other. I'm eternally certain of that. Even after beating her, I can't solve the mystery of why she and I knew each other. But there's one thing that's crystal clear. It's a weird feeling for sure. That's for sure. Just like Koharu, I feel this inexplicable bliss buried deep inside my heart. Could possibly be that the thing I'd forgotten was this warm fuzzy feeling. Think about it, in the first route, actually, that one encounter with Koharu is the only encounter. The next day, I leave the dorm still with time to spare, and to my surprise, find May already waiting outside. Sorry, didn't mean to keep you waiting.
おはようございます。
She gives a curt bow after noticing my presence. Hey there, thanks for coming out here. I know it's still early and all.
いえいえ、こちらこそ。誘ってもらって嬉しかったですよ。
Well, our plans for later are gonna get screwed if we dawdle for too long. So let's get going. You ready?
平気ですよ。スーちゃんならきっと笑って許してくれます。
Right, I'm sure she would. But let's not assume we're gonna be late. Per May's directions, I hop on the tram and ride for a good few minutes. We reach our stop without incident, get off, and head for the war office. After retrieving the documents that I need, I head back outside where May is waiting for me.
おかえりなさい。
Yep, I got everything.
思っていたより早かったですね。
Oh, does the stuff usually take longer?
はい。場合によっては各所を往復することもあります。
Fucking bureaucracy. Oh, by the way, what I haven't talked about yet. I got another operation, another surgery coming up. You remember the operation I had on near the booty? Yeah, the same thing that was removed first two times. a new one surfaced and on another spot near the wound. So luckily it's just under the skin, so like not far under the skin, so it won't be that large a surgery to get it out, but I will still be very much unable to, you know, record because first off, I may have to stay at hospital for a day or two, and sitting is gonna be quite the challenge. Let's say it like that. That doesn't sound fun at all.
でも早く済んでよかったです。スーちゃんも予定より早く合流できそうだったので。
Oh, that's nice.
カイトくんが頑張りましたとメールしておきますね。
Well, I wasn't the one who did anything, really. And I keep talking with her friend Sue as we make our way to the academy. About her friend. This is going to be my first time meeting her, so I'm sure May wants to tell me all about her in preparation for that. The description of this girl seems vaguely familiar. It feels like I already had a mental image in me of this Sue, which is odd since we've never met. Hey May, is that her over there by the gates?
よくわかりましたね。そうです。スーちゃんです。
Well, it is the weekend, so this girl is practically the only student in my field of vision. That being said, I didn't derive my answer by a process of elimination or anything. I instantly knew that the girl was Satome Suguri when I saw her face. Spotting us, the girl sprints over in our direction, waving. We pick up our pace a bit as well. She keeps running with a wide smile on her face, not even seeming the least bit out of breath, despite carrying a huge sports bag with her. But the moment she gets close enough to make out my face, she stops dead in her tracks. She gotta start fucking crying again. Her bag drops to the ground with a thump. May and I both exchange a look of confusion with one another.
カイトのことだったんだ。カイト戻ってきたんだ。カイト。
After a brief expression of disbelief, her face returns to a smile.
スーちゃんとカイトくんってお知り合いだったんですか？
A second. Can't be. I would have noticed when you were describing her to me.
それは確かにそうですね。
And I mean, you told me your full name and everything.
けど、スーちゃんは知っていましたよ。カイトくんの名字が頭部だってことを。
Didn't you text her my name?
カイトくんはカイトくんです。
Now that I think about it, there wouldn't be any reason for her to specifically use my full name in a text.
私のこと忘れちゃってる。
Slow down. Everything is coming at me so fast I don't have the time to process it. So let's go through what this means. First, it seems my Tokaito alias was based on an actual person. Second, I've run into someone who knew him in the past. Which means either HQ kept that information from me purposefully, or they lacked the means to uncover the information. No matter the case, it's a monumental slip-up on their parts.
どうしたの？大丈夫？難しい顔しちゃって。
No, it's nothing.
ごめん、なんかびっくりしたよね。ずっと昔のことだもの。覚えてないのも当然か。
I see a hint of sadness in that bittersweet smile of hers.
私たち、幼馴染だったんだよ。
I feel like there's some kind of misunderstanding going on here. No recollection of ever knowing May's friend, Sue, when I was younger. Yet somehow I have this vague feeling that I do know her from somewhere. However, that creates a logical inconsistency with my prior statement. The existence of this double-cat person that she knows is throwing my mind into chaos. Wait a second, I'm gonna pour myself some more cider in preparation for the next incest joke. feel some strong impact around my solar plexus. And I know that this isn't the first time this has happened to me.
兄さんは小春と違ってちょっぴり忘れっぽいんです。
What is this? I instinctively tried to wrap my arms around my aching stomach, only for them to touch something soft instead.
大事なことでも忘れちゃう人ですから、覚えていないことも多いんです。失礼ですが、どちら様でしょう？
Koharu!
はい、小春です。
She clings to me even tighter. Feeling the sensation of this soft little girl pressing up against me, I grow extremely embarrassed. That sounds wrong! That sounds wrong! But you know what? I'm not gonna use soft little girl as the episode title if nothing else comes up. Just for you to get confused and slightly disgusted. Also, I need more fucking cider.
兄さんがいつもお世話になってます。いえいえ、こちらこそ。ああ、まだ森野に来たばかりだし、お世話になるのはこれからですね。
She barely sticks her tongue out to excuse her mistake.
紹介が遅れました。はじめまして、妹の小春です。これはご丁寧に。雪代メイと申します。で、こちらがスーちゃんこと早乙女すぐりちゃん。妹？
At some point, I just want him to like dodge Koharu and like catch her, like basically just dodges to the side, like catches her with his arm. Like, not today. I don't feel like just curling up on the ground today. Suguri had been staring wide-eyed in shock ever since Koharu's surprise attack, but she finally managed to say what was on her mind.
兄さんは兄さんです。カイトって妹いたんだ。小春もびっくりです。まさか兄さんに幼馴染がいただなんて。
Honestly, God, at this point, he should he should really make use of the whole. Yeah, I have amnesia since like, so I forgot everything after I was 10.
妹にしてはちょっとくっつきすぎじゃないかな。
She's jealous. She's immediately jealous.
早乙女さんもご一緒にいかがですか？
She's a wingman! She's a wingman!
それは久しぶりだし、じゃなくて。人前でそんなこと恥ずかしくてできるわけないでしょう。普通はそうですよね。けど、兄弟ですから、誰も変には思いませんよ。そうかもだけど。そうなんです。むむ。だからって妹といえどもやっていいことと悪いことがある。
That's like the face for the trophy for playing this game for 24 hours. Like she's just like, please calm down. We are all friends here. Like she's not the like she's just like, let's calm down. We're all friends here. And he's like, this isn't working. This will turn to a hellscape any second now.
これはいわゆるスキンシップなんです。
Hey, calm down, you two! I was busy trying to sort things out in my head. The situation at hand has developed into a standoff between these two.
報酬の面前なんだからちょっとは実をしなさいよ。小春たち以外に誰もいません。問題って私とメイが見てるでしょ。
A second. Perfectly split in half? I think so.
家族が仲良しなのはとっても素敵なことだと思います。
A second. I think this is perfectly in half.
ちょっとメイ、いくら兄弟でも男女だよ。ベタベタ抱き合っていやらしい。
Hey now, what's your choice of words? I'm not some creep!
兄さんには下心はありません。だから平気です。どうなのカイト？それ本当？
Stop! Please, let's all just calm down now! There's all one big misunderstanding!
あ、そうか。はるちゃんは妹だから下心も体もないんだ。それはどういう意味ですか？はあ、安心した。けど、やだ。それは小春に女の子としての魅力がないってことですか？
I mean, you don't have to sex appeal, you have to cute appeal though.
女を意識したらアウトでしょうが。
Confrontation escalates further with both sides showing no signs of giving an inch.
お二人とも初対面だというのにすっかり意気投合してます。
For some odd reason, May's just watching the feud with a smile on her face. Please tell me what about this situation raised friends to you?
だってお二人ともカイト君のことが好きなんですよね。もちろんお友達としてご家族としてですけれど。
God dang it, May!
そうよね。びっくりさせないでよ、メイ。
I think I was the one most likely to have a heart attack because of that.
今なんで焦ったんですか？そっちだって。
The things had to calm down for a brief second. Tempers flare up again almost immediately. God only knows what might happen if these two are left to their own devices. But nothing I can say can calm them down at this point. In this case, I'll have to go by the age-old principle of actions. Yes, of actions speak louder than words. Hey, I'm so sorry, but I just remembered something I gotta do. Thanks a bunch for the day.
いえ、こちらこそご一緒できて楽しかったです。あ、ちょっとカイト。
Sorry, Suguri, we'll talk more tomorrow, let's go! I call it Suguri almost a reflex, it seems to me. I have this strange feeling that I've called her that before. Come on, Koharu, we gotta get a move on!
兄さん。
Lift her up while she's still hanging off my arm and make a mad dash. I just imagine like him literally just lifting his arm at like a 90-degree angle. And she's just hanging onto it. And he's just sprinting away as she flies in the wind. Should be fine here. Oh, right, down you go. Koharu's feet finally touched the ground again after dangling in the air for minutes.
兄さん、力持ちですね。
Oh, did I hurt you? Sorry about that.
いえ、そういうことではなく、小春、重くありませんでしたか？
Nah, not really.
そうですか。よかった。
However!
はい。
Why'd you have to go and do all that around them? Now they totally think you're my real sister.
小春が妹だと何か都合なことでもあるんですか？
No, not personally.
だったら問題ないです。
Of course there is! Gonna blow up and create serious issues for me, and I know it!
それは愛の力でカバーするのです。
Why'd you start fighting with Suguri?
あれは
Can't say I appreciate that kind of attitude. Be more respectful to people when you first meet them.
それを言われると
How come you're being all confrontational with her anyways?
だって兄さんが浮気しようとするから。
How did you even get that idea? Besides, you're my sister, Koharu!
妹だって正式に認めてくれたんですね。 小春、嬉しいです。
Stop getting me off track!
ごめんなさい。小春が大人げなかったんですよね。
Koharu?
けど、なんだか悔しかったんです。小春の知らない兄さんを早乙女さんが知ってると思ったら、つい。
It's not just a big mix-up. Today's the first time I've ever met Suguri, and I still haven't known you for that long either.
それでも羨ましかったんですよ。全部を覚えていても知らないことには絶対に勝てませんから。
Koharu? Oh, is she like literally just the consciousness of the universe? Or something? Because she just said that she knows all that she remembers everything. But it doesn't matter if like the memories aren't actually hers. It makes it makes it sound like she literally remembers everything there is to remember about the world. Or she literally gets her memories of Kaito or something, I don't fucking know.
けど、言い訳をしたところでご迷惑をかけたことには変わりないですよね。本当にごめんなさい。
No, don't apologize to me. Just, well, make sure to tell Suguri you're sorry, okay?
はい、わかりました。兄さんがそうおっしゃるなら。
Thank you. She's such a good kid. Found myself plopping my hand on her head without even realizing it. I stroke her beautiful silky white hair with my fingers.
兄さん。
Ah! Sorry, my bad. I moved my hand in a flash.
やめなくても平気です。そのいきなりでびっくりしちゃって、なんだか本当の兄弟みたいで嬉しかったですから。
As a big brother myself, I can confirm I do rub the head of my little sister a lot, but she fucking hates it because it ruins her hairdo. And I keep doing it. I'm an asshole. Like seriously, like that. If you don't know, it's basically a big brother's job to tease the younger siblings. And like at least up until a certain point. At a certain point, you're literally just constantly in a dumb fight for some fucking reason that nobody takes serious. Not even you yourself. Anyways, Koharu?
けどちょっぴり恥ずかしいです。
I feel my face burning up now.
小春、また兄さんに撫でてもらえるよう良い子になります。
The head pats! But, well, I just kinda got caught up in the moment, so, I don't know if there'll be a next time.
もうしてくれないんですか。
Looks at me with an expression of pure sadness. It was only a spur of the moment thing, but it seems she loved it a great deal. Well, I will admit it is a tad embarrassing, but it's no big deal. Alright, Koharu. I give you head rubs. Occasionally.
ありがとうございます。
Her gloomy expression swaps for a smile in a mere fraction of a second. But you gotta promise me something. No more latching onto my arm out of nowhere.
はい。時と場合をわきまえてするようにします。
That's not what I meant!
ちゃんと場所も考慮いたします。TP
It isn't looking like I'm going to be able to avoid her solar plexus tackles from now on. Okay, fine, just try not to be too clingy, otherwise you'll give people the wrong idea. Can't really have people thinking you're my real sister. I'm not just saying this for appearance's sake either. There's a very real chance that could interfere with my mission. If worse comes to worse, she could be targeted by certain organizations of people based on the false assumption that she's related to me.
兄さんが困ってしまうのは考え物です。
You're younger than me, right, Koharu? So why don't you just call me something like Jobu-senpai?
そんなの他人行儀じゃないですか。
Practically are, I want to say, but I almost feel like she'd cry. Still, Tobakato has no little sister. I myself don't either.
待ってください。兄さんと呼ばれても困らなければいいんですよね。
Yeah, I guess.
たとえ血がつながっていなくとも兄さんと呼んでいい理由があれば。
What the heck kind of reason would that be?
そうです。小春も兄さんと幼馴染だったんです。
What?
そうでした。これならきっと大丈夫です。
Also, by the way, let's go back a line. Just because I wanted to look at I wanted to gaze upon this pure expression of beauty again. What I'm trying to say is that face is fucking hilarious. I love it. Let's go ahead and take a screenshot.
そうでした。これならきっと大丈夫です。
I mean, maybe that works, but still.
思い出せないのなら、そう思い込んでくれるだけでもいいんです。
Koharu?
兄さんは兄さんです。
I feel like I've heard her say that before. I can't seem to remember any details beyond that. There was that message which told me do not forget, but how am I supposed to forget something I don't even remember to begin with?
だからこれからもよろしくです。兄さん。
She smiles innocently, almost as if she's trying to cheer me up. By the way, I did talk about that, the fact that I'm watching Shokugeki no Soma now, and I'm at the episode where Irina's father appears, and I already want to punch him in the face. Why the fuck isn't he getting... Like, what I'm wondering is, like, there should be security around. Why? And he is exiled from Totsuki. So why the fuck doesn't the security, like, say, hey, that's him. Let's throw him out. Like, why? Why not? Why doesn't the security say that? Also, I also already saw the whole scallop, shrimp JoJo reference. And is it just me, or is it that the shrimp stand is based on King Crimson and the scallop stand is based on Stone Free? Is that a possibility? Because it slightly seemed that way to me. I could be wrong, though. By the way, I haven't read Stone Ocean. Like, I've watched part 1 and 2. I've watched half of part 3, and the rest of the story I've basically rhymed myself together because I don't know why I didn't keep watching after a certain point. Then part 4, I basically only roughly know the story, but I know like I barely know any of the stand users, but uses any either. For example, like there's apparently an alien that I have no fucking idea about. Anyways, and then part 5, I watched the anime, and now I'm basically just waiting for part 6, and should probably finally finish part 3 and watch part 4. I don't know why I can't get myself to watch those. I don't fucking know. I just fucking can't for some reason. Anyway, sigh. After all was said and done, someone managed to shake free from Koharu and take care of the rest of my errands for the day. Worst part being that the incident from earlier in the day was so exhausting that I was on the brink of collapse, both mentally and physically. Something as simple and effortless as my daily status reports seems like a pain in the ass. But I have to do it, especially since, after what happened today, there are a few things on my mind. There was Suguri, and then there was Koharu. That's not I ask him would do any good. If they know anything, they sure as hell won't tell me. Pick up my mobile phone and connect to HQ. Mr. Bukaito reporting in.
お疲れ様。役所関係の類は滞りなくできた？
Yes, though not everything went exactly as I would have wanted it to.
報告は遠回しにせず、簡潔に分かりやすく述べてちょうだい。
Was Bukaito an actual person?
それは報告ではなく質問よ。
Well, I had an encounter with someone who claimed to be a childhood friend of Bukaito today.
幼馴染。
She seems to have evidence that she knew a person by that name as a kid, but I haven't pressed her for details.
なるほど。その件に関しては上層部に確認してみましょう。
Thank you.
取り急ぎの対応はあなたに任せるわ。
You want me to?
ええ。なるべく波紋が起きないような文字通り適当な対処をね。
You have to be kidding me, lady!
あえてアドバイスするならあなたに深く関与させないこと。それがきっとお互いのためになるわ。
I can see that. Suguri is a completely innocent person, and I wouldn't want her getting caught up in my mission.
報告は以上かしら。
I want to move on and inquire about the second question I have. For some reason I hesitated to mention Koharu. The girl who claims to be Tobukaito's little sister. A simple friend is one thing. Reporting a supposed family member is an entirely different can of worms. Okay, it would be akin to saying all the information I was given was worthless. Their reaction could be much more serious for this compared to a random, overlooked childhood friend. Can't argue that they won't come for her. I can't guarantee that they won't come for her. When I picture what would happen to her thereafter, the air gets cold in my throat. That's all.
了解。では、ご分を。
She abruptly ends the call with that. You know, she assured me that she would bring it up to the that she would bring it up to the higher ups, but I can almost guarantee she'll tell me they were too busy. This matter will go unresolved indefinitely. Though it is a pretty relaxing mission, all things considered. So I suppose I don't have much right to complain. Tomorrow's my first day at school. I've already met and made friends with 3 girls too. I think to know that 3 cute girls right off the bat is something any normal guy would kill for. It calls for celebration. But I can't help but feel anxious about what's to come. Do not forget. That was the message I left on my cell phone. But I don't know what it is I'm supposed to be remembering. Sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Bukaito. I come from the north in the Commonwealth. Look forward to studying with everyone here. Classmates are up to a round of applause as I finish my basic self-introduction. Among them is Mei. And Spy Suguri there as well. Though she and I went through quite the ordeal yesterday, she's still clapping as loud as can be. Guess what Mei said about her is true.
では、ホームルームはここまで。皆さん、あまり東部君に迷惑をかけないようにしてくださいね。
After giving the class those ominous words, she leaves the room to get ready for her next class. The instant she's gone, the whole class rushes me all at once. Rush me. Sorry, the inside of my ear is itchy. Wait a second. There we go. That should be it. I'm fucking tired. I don't know, I've already forgot if I mentioned it already, but when I started the recording, I literally woke up an hour ago. Like, I woke up at 8:30 in the morning, at which point I had like 3 hours of sleep. Then, wait a second. Went to the hospital where I got my second surgery done. Had to wait like ages there to first get to like the secretary, then to the doctor that would look at it, then to the to have like some of my data taken, then to the anesthesia. The doctor just so he can tell me how that's gonna go, even though I've already heard that talk twice. Although he was way more detailed. Like, a lot more detailed. Like, detailed at the point where I was like, I don't want to hear that. Like, I've already been through this 2 times, I don't need to hear anything additionally. And afterwards, we had to go to, like, the agency for work, because I had to, like, mark myself as jobless and as unemployed. Where we got there, like, 5 minutes before they closed, and they had people already waiting, so they sent us away again to come back like an hour later. So we wasted time at McDonald's for an hour, which, by the way, today we drove past McDonald's twice, and both times McDonald's a McDonald's ad suddenly started playing in the radio. Afterwards we went back, had to wait a bit, had to talk, where it turns out that the person who told me I had to go there because of that misunderstood and thought that I was looking for work and not for an apprenticeship. I actually didn't have to go there in the first place. So then we drove to the 2 other places we had to go to because we had to buy something, one of those being like a big mall where I bought the 3 1-liter bottles of cider, Cooper's Original, you know. And then we drove home, where at that point it was 3 PM. So I just threw myself in my bed, like watched videos for like 30 minutes, just like calm down, just let the exhaustion get out. Then I fell asleep, and when I woke up I just looked around. What the fuck? Looked at the clock. Oh hey! It's 8:30 PM! All of a sudden. Whoops! Jesus! Didn't expect that! Then I got up, made myself some pizza, waited for my mom to finish something because she was working on a little something for my phone. Then went down here and started the recording. Anyways, nice to meet you too.
昨日ぶりですね、カイトくん。
Yeah, I'm really sorry about yesterday.
いやいや、私もちょっと大人げなかった。反省。
なんだお前たち、もう転入生と知り合いなのか？
まあ、いろいろとね。
She smiles awkwardly. I honestly don't blame her.
カイトくんにご興味のある方は他にもいらっしゃいますので、私たちはご挨拶だけでとどめるとします。カイト、また後でね。
Yeah, thanks. I'm swarmed by what seems to be an endless flow of my classmates after their departure. I only met Mei and Suguri by pure coincidence yesterday. And now we've ended up in the same class too. Really, I'm quite a lucky person. We're currently on a break period between classes. Now that I'm finally free from the barrage of questions, I look around for Suguri. She doesn't appear to be anywhere in the classroom though.
誰か探してるのか？
You probably noticed I was frantically scanning the room. Just want to talk to Suguri about a little something.
早乙女なら初級生に呼ばれて廊下で話してるぞ。
A younger girl, you say?
昨日は本当にすみませんでした。いやいや、こっちも大人げなかったというか、
Yeah! Like so, I wanted to apologize about yesterday. Oh no, I was being pretty stupid myself. I'm sorry. Yeah, you were being pretty stupid. What?
早乙女さんの事情も知らないで好き勝手に。こっちこそお昼になったらそっちに行こうかと思ってたのに先越されちゃった。
You guys!
カイト、兄さん、いいタイミングです。
Koharu came here to apologize to Suguri, just like I'd asked her to. I knew she was the kind of girl who would, but seeing it in actuality smile on my face. Suguri, for her part, just laughed the thing off with a bit of a self-deprecating smile.
兄さんが早乙女さんと雪代さんの教室から出てきたということは、皆さん一緒のクラスなんですか？はい、その通りです。小春ももうちょっと早くに生まれたかったです。でもそうなるとカイトくんのことを兄さんと呼べなくなりますよ。
Touche!
それはいけません。小春ちゃんたら。
Everyone shares a smile seeing her get so flustered.
ねえ小春ちゃん、お詫びと言ってはなんだけど、お昼ごちそうさせてもらえないかな。そんないいんでしょうか？いいのいいの、遠慮しないで。こうなったのも何かの縁です。よろしければご一緒にいかがでしょう？あ、もちろん別に約束があるなら無理にとは言わないけど。いえいえ、平気です。むしろあっても大丈夫なようにします。そんなに気合い入れなくてもいいのに。
Well, by the way, I'm glad you have two nice people here to eat lunch with Koharu. Like, you're not gonna join us?
もちろん、カイトくんも一緒にですよ。
Oh, thanks. I'm glad you joined you guys. I'm still pretty unfamiliar with things around here, since it's my first day and all.
それなら小春が兄さんをエスコートします。
I fucking adore that expression!
今回のホストガールは早乙女さんでした。すみません。
Wait a second.
もう小春ちゃんってば可愛いな。この子の。
They're now practically acting as close as sisters. A very stark contrast from yesterday. She's trying to get closer to sister first so she can get closer to the brother as well. She's trying to use the sister as a button. It's delightful enough to bring a smile to my face.
スーちゃん、ずっとそうしていると小春ちゃんが困ってしまいます。あ、いけない。
After being released from Suguri's overzealous display of affection, Koharu sighs out in relief. Not a split second later, however, she jumped right back to form.
それではお昼楽しみにしています。
She bounds away gleefully, waving behind at us until she disappears from our sight. Hey Suguri, do you have a sec?
どうしたの？
Just want to talk about it yesterday. Said you knew me, right?
ああ、
I think I'm the guy you're looking for, to be honest. It's probably just a case of us having the same name.
そのことか。
Well, that was also kind of funny. Like at the anesthesia doctor, like waiting there, like there was someone else called, like basically he had the same family name as me, but we weren't like related or anything. But his name also started like with M.A. So, like, and for some reason, there was this one nurse called out to us every time, and she wouldn't like say like, Holzner, or Maximilian Holzner. Like she would just say Herr Holzner, which is basically Mr. Holzner. And every time we would just both look at her like, which one? And that just brought me so back to my days in Kung Fu school. Yes, I attended like a Kung Fu class. And there were like 5 different people called Max. So every time the teacher was like, so Max, come to the front, everyone would, in perfect unison, say which one. And it was beautiful. It was like we trained, like we fucking trained to do that. Like in perfect unison, but we didn't. thought about it a lot last night, but I really don't think you and I have ever met as kids.
ずっと私のことを
Yeah,
そうなんだ。
I don't really know what to say, but I'm sorry, really.
あ、いや、そんな謝ることじゃないって。それに、私も今の回とか昔の回とかもうよくわかんなくなっちゃってたし、けどだからってそれをごっちゃにするのはカイトに失礼だよね。わかった。改めてよろしくでいいかな。
Yep, same here. It's a good school year.
よろしくね、カイト。
Get the fuck out of here, Kirito! You don't appreciate your kind here! Your kind being his serial characters. At least the male ones. The female ones are kinda cute. The cafeteria is so densely packed that even with Koharu shouting at the top of her lungs, no one bats an eye. I feel like I'm gonna lose you guys at this place if I'm not careful.
そうですよ。だから、はい。
She reaches out and grabs me by the hand.
これなら迷子になりませんよ。
I don't think I'm actually gonna get lost, but it feels like I could easily forget where our seats are.
大丈夫です。小春はしっかり覚えていますから。
Thanks. Happy to have her looking out for me. So I give her hand a soft squeeze. One is so focused on their food at the moment that they won't even notice something as minuscule as us holding hands. So what you getting, Koharu?
いつものです。
Oh, and what is that?
いつものです。
She wants the same thing as Gotcha.
けど、味はいつもより美味しくなると思います。
Oh, because you're in a good mood?
はい。
She giddily squeezes the meal ticket in her hand that Tsuguri bought her for her. Think I'll get what you're getting then.
本当ですか？じゃあ、小春が食券を買ってきます。
Hey, wait! She darts off towards the meal ticket machine before I have the time to stop her.
お待たせしました。
You didn't have to be in such a hurry. But thanks. Here, for the food.
お代は結構ですよ。
No, I'd feel bad making you pay for me.
兄さんの転入お祝いです。小春も早乙女さんにご馳走してもらってますから、心配ありませんよ。
I know, but I still feel bad.
妹の行為は素直に受け取るのが基地ですよ。それに、こんなことをするのは今日だけですから。
Does that, mean I'm gonna have to do, like, 3 times as much to pay you back?
それはどうでしょう。
Or maybe you're gonna try and embarrass me by ordering some super girly frou-frou thing?
それもどうでしょう。で、小春が意地悪な子みたいじゃないですか。
I fucking love these expressions! Let's go back and just follow these expressions again. Like, normal.
それもどうでしょう。で、小春が意地悪な子みたいじゃないですか。
Okay, I'll stop this and just let you treat me. Thanks.
はい。
We hand over our tickets to the lunch lady and wait patiently for our food to arrive. Sorry for dragging you around everywhere with me.
いいね。早乙女さんが気を利かせてくれたんだと思います。
Tsuguri?
はい。多分、授業中は兄さんと一緒にいられないからって。でも、このことはご本人に内緒ですよ。あくまで小春の妄想ですから。間違っていたら恥ずかしいですし、それに
No worries, my lips are sealed.
よろしくです。
She looks to the ground, red in the face.
はい、M 定食お待ち。
わあ、ありがとうございます。
Elam, what's in that?
ミートの M です。小春の大好きな焼肉さんです。
It's
早
good.
乙女さん、今日はごちそうさまでした。どういたしまして。しかし、小春ちゃんの食べっぷりは なかなかのものでしたね。
Yeah. I thought I'd see such a tiny girl devour a meal chock full of meat.
兄さん、それは偏見です。
She puffs out her cheek in indignation.
もしご迷惑でなければですけど、またご一緒してもよろしいですか？もちろんですよ。じゃあ今度はさ、みんなで東村山家に行こう。おお、東村山家ですか。
What's all the fuss about this place?
それは言ってのお楽しみ。
Sheesh, let's give me a general idea of what they have there.
カイトくんも気に入ってくれると思います。そうですね。その時はぜひよろしくお願いします。
She gives me a deep bow. Also sorry for the yawn. Alright, Carter. Catch you later. Smell you later. She gives me a cheerier plan before heading back to her own classroom. Man, I'm beat. It's pretty much the center of attention of the class's attention for the entire day, which is why I'm so emotionally spent right now. Guess this is how it feels to be the new kid on the block. Knew this would happen, but having to maintain a constant smile for such a long period of time was harder than I thought it would be.
すみません、カイトくん。今日は教会で人と会う用事が入ってまして。私も部活のヘルプなんだ。ごめんね。放課後まで付き合ってあげられなくて。
Don't sweat it. Was just gonna head back. We've head on back to my dorm and relax, anyways.
今日はずっと引っ張りだこでしたからね。転校を繰り返してるなら慣れてそうなもんだけど。
Before you guys head off, I just want to say thanks for everything today. I really appreciate it. Change the subject and express my gratitude. See you tomorrow then.
またね。さようなら。
After those two head off, I make my way to the shoe lockers near the entrance.
おいトーブ、お前暇なのか？
Not particularly, no.
だったら一緒に部活動やらないか？
No, it's just my first day. I'll wait and see.
なーに、俺は一目で見抜いたのさ。東部の本性ってやつをな。
What the hell are you talking about?
お前が同志に違いないってこと。
What? Don't tell me this guy is a spy too. It's how important was Tensor Academy that they needed multiple agents here. Right then, relay me your message, comrade.
隠れ巨乳熱愛同好会に入らないか？
I'm currently scanning the room for something the table for something to throw, but I can't find anything. What the heck did he just say? Is it some kind of coded message? Sorry, but you're gonna have to tell me what that means, friend.
文字通りだよ。気痩せする女子を見つけたり、無理やり下着に押し込んでいるかわいそうな女子を探したりするんだ。
This is some big joke, isn't it?
ふざけてなどいない。これほど高尚な文化部が他にあるものか。
You sure this isn't cause you came up with with this dumb term, unseen big titty, and thought it'd be funny to say it?
よくわかったな。
Well, count me out. I'm pretty wide from today.
な
From
ーに、
today.
照れることはないさ。最初は誰でも恥ずかしがるものさ。しかし、
It's like I'm talking to a brick wall. At least I know that Iwashimizu isn't a military agent. That's a bit of a relief. But now that he's shown me his true colors, I want nothing more to do with him. Or that godforsaken club of his. Wait for the perfect opportunity amidst his endless rambling and take off in a mad dash down the hallway.
あ、こら、待て！話も聞かずに逃げるな！
Hell no! I ran all throughout the school, taking advantage of the time it took Iwashimizu to catch his breath. Looks like I lost him. I expected him to be able to keep up with me considering my military training. It's almost like his energy comes from his perversion. He doesn't seem to be an enemy per se, but I'll still need to watch out for him. Fear the name Iwashimizu. A sharp pain hits my solar plexus, knocking the wind out of me. Suddenly losing my ability to breathe for a brief second, I lapse into a fit of coughing. No, not me!
そんなに咳込んで、もしかして風邪をひいてしまったのですか？
No, it's not! I thought it was coughs again.
とすると、もっと重大な病気にかかってしまったとか？これは一大事です。一刻も早くお部屋に戻って横にならなくては。
She grabs me by the hand and takes off running. Wait, stop! Finally catch my breath again, just as we're crossing the bridge. Put on the brakes to slow down the out-of-control Koharu train. Hold on a second. Copying tool. Boom. Data. Safe under. Koharu train. Bam. Bam. We making that now. I should just make like a series of videos. Bad Photoshop with Beast. I go, let's look for an appropriate picture. I can't find one down there, but not a better one at least, so let's go ahead and go with this one. And, oh, that's not what I wanted. New tab. Save as. For editing. Koharu train. There we go. Let's go ahead and open. Where the fuck is it? Boom. Boom. Editing. GIMP. Because I'm too poor for actual Photoshop. Oh wait, let's not close that again. That's actually though, window capture. Yes. Portable. Does that work? That's not GIMP portable. That's not GIMP portable. I accidentally selected the folder GIMP portable. Window capture. Yes. There we go. We got it online. Okay. Now let's go ahead and grab the two ingredients. Where's the first? There we go. Let's first enter Koharu train. Like we see, we have her here. Okay. Go ahead and move that off to the side. Okay. Now we're gonna go and grab this tool. And we're just gonna. That's the wrong placement. Fuck. Let's go ahead and select that again. Boom. And then. Wait a sec. Let's just click that. And select this, I guess. Boom. No, not scaling. That's the wrong. That was the wrong one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Just boom. Boom. Now we grab this again. That doesn't want to work the way I want it to. This is gonna be very crude photoshopmanship. Just so you know. Take it over there. Like, I'm not a pro at Photoshop. It's not even Photoshop, it's fucking GIMP. It's the poor man's Photoshop. It's Photoshop for the people that don't have enough money to get Photoshop. Gotta be a bit adventurous and go immediately there. Boom. 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 That didn't work well. Boom. Bam. Let's take it down here. Okay, like that's the first here that actually makes contact with her uniform, so you're going off of this one. Let's go ahead and go up here. Now you're gonna cut off some of the ear there. Okay? Take it here. Make it connect over that way. Boom. 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 It's just to make sure. Boom. Boom. And we got it. Now we're gonna go and let's cut it out. And we don't need this one anymore. And we're gonna go back here. We're gonna get the train we're gonna be using. And we move this back over to the side, and we're gonna go ahead and enter that. We're gonna scale it. Let's have that both connected. Nice connected there. And then move that here. Scale is it right? It's not quite right. First off, let's move it like here and then make it like a bit bigger. Boom. Nah, then not that big. You can't see the train like that. You still need to be able to see that there's a train. Basically, that's what I'm aiming for here. Boom. Not quite in the middle. Boom. Let's actually just use that. Let's zoom in a bit. I'm gonna select that and just... I think I'm gonna cut off the bottom here. Cut. It's gonna go into... just gonna go and delete that. Where's that as well? That's not what I wanted. Even in fairness, how the fuck did I do that then? I'm gonna cut that off. That's not what I wanted! That's not what I wanted. I know how to do it with that. So let's just go and grab the rubber instead. Just There we go. But since that's gone, we're gonna go ahead and have to get rid of this as well. Because otherwise it's gonna be uneven. Yes, I'm well aware that we're wasting precious time with this, but I'm fucking doing it. You can't fucking tell me not to. What should we call this one? Like, we call it the truck Wakana. I think we've got the thing. And, just... like, Xbox all over there. Gotta make it bold and like a nice red. Koharu-Route. Fuck, excuse me. Okay, let's just go ahead and take that back. Okay, let's just take it back completely and just try to enter that one over again. Boom. This time we're actually gonna go with that, boom, boom, boom. Ooh. Why is this a thing right now? Again. I don't know why that's a problem. I don't fucking know why. It just happens sometimes. Let's try like that. Cool. This makes sense to me. Let's 17 and 18. Cool. Ah. Cool. Train. Yep. There we go. Make it red. Make it big. Make it not as big. Make it a bit lower. There we go. Koharu-Route. Got Koharu-Route now. So that's how you make really fucking stupid edits. Go ahead and save that on the... That was desktop. Desktop. Yes, desktop. Actually, I think... where's pics for editing? There's pics for editing. Let's just go ahead and call it Koharu-Route.jpg. And just like that, you can have your very own Koharu-Route. Yes, I don't need the original Koharu-Route anymore. It's useless to me. And that's how you make really dumb fucking edit. Go ahead and move that now. Because we don't need the GIMP anymore. Now we can keep going. I'm good. I'm good now. I was just coughing because you tackled me. I'm good. I'm not sick or anything.
そうなんですか。はい。よってごめんなさい。小春のせいで兄さんに辛い思いをさせちゃったなんて。
Nah, it's not your fault. I should have been fine, but I was dealing with some stuff earlier, so that's why I was so out of breath.
別の事情？
Nah, don't worry about it. I'd rather forget about it, honestly.
そうなんですか。小春も忘れちゃいたいです。あんな恥ずかしいことをしちゃって。ああ、せっかく兄さんの部屋に行けるチャンスだと思ってたのに。残念です。
Ah, sneaky little cunt! Maybe I should have used that face instead. I should have used that face instead. I'm not making it again. I'm not gonna make it again. Like, I took the chance, I took it too early, and that resulted in not the good face being used for Koharu-Route. But still, it's beautiful, and we all love it. If you don't love it, get the fuck out of here. Go into the fucking Himalayas and away from civilization, because you're an uncultured swine that doesn't belong in society. Anyways, don't need to go out of your way to create some excuse.
それって理由がなくても兄さんの部屋へ遊びに行ってもいいってことですか？
No, that's not what I meant. Besides, what are you doing trying to get into my room? There you go!
家族のお部屋を訪ねることがどうして不謹慎なんですか？
I'd have to remember, she only sees us as siblings. That's probably why she sees no problem with being alone in the guy's room with him. That is to say, my room. It's probably best to keep her out of my room, though. There are things in there that would leak my true identity. You know, any normal civilian likely wouldn't be able to find all of them, connect the dots, but it never hurts to be safe. It's a definite risk to inviting someone over without taking the necessary
わ
precautions.
かりました。兄さんの部屋には誰かに見られて困るものがあるんです。あれですね。年頃の男子特有の無夫婦な本があったりするんです。
Did she really call this special books? Hon. I think that hon is like books. A book in Japanese. Why is it trying to translate book into Facebook? Google übersetzt öffnen. Like, motherfucker, get the fuck out of here. I don't want... Oh, because it was German for some fucking reason. Yes, Hon is like... book. There you go. She got the general idea correct, but she veered so off course with that second guess that my head hurts. Figured that this would be preferable to her learning my actual secret, but that couldn't have been a worse decision. Yep, that's it.
本当なんですか？
He starts to blush wildly. I know I was the one who said it, but I never thought it would elicit this sort of reaction.
兄さんのこと信じてたのに、そんなことをするはずないと思ってたから出任せを言ったのに。
Koharu?
兄さんはエッチです。
What?
エッチはダメです。いけません。無夫婦なそれは募集です。
Moo! Wait, why are you mad at me?
天然です。青少年に悪影響を及ぼすんです。一刻も早く浮気を撲滅です。
Infidelity? She swings her arms around in big circles trying to attack me. Koharu, please, don't go into a flying fit of rage over some naughty magazines that don't even exist. I'm sorry, my bad, I was just lying about the books, I swear.
そうなんですか？じゃあどうしてそんな嘘を？
Well, what to say? I'd feel a bit bad if I just came out and said I didn't want her coming over.
やっぱりあるんですね。
Fine! Do you want to come over so I can show you they don't exist?
本当ですか？
At this point, the best option is to just let her see for herself. Trying to convince her with words will only result in me digging my hole deeper. Now there's a chance that she might find out who I am, but nothing actually stands out, so that chance is extremely minuscule. Be surprised if she could even put the pieces together. After all, I don't even fully understand my mission myself.
兄さんのお部屋楽しみです。
As for Koharu, she seems to be completely oblivious to my concerns, which is great. I can't shake this strange feeling that I've fallen right into her trap. She gets the things she wants when she wants them. Well, here we are. Come on in. Face lights up like a light bulb the very second I open the door.
すごいです。わーい、本当に兄さんのお部屋です。
Gotta pour myself some more cider. She dashes inside and dives straight onto my bed. Hey! No roughhousing my bed, please! She flopped onto my bed without giving much care to her surrounding, which meant that she accidentally flashed me her underwear. Look up at the ceiling, pretending that I didn't see anything, and then reach out for Koharu's hand.
すみません。つい取り乱してしまいました。ゴン。
Isn't like her. It isn't like she wasn't aware already, but she seemed a bit embarrassed after realizing how overexcited she is. I can try to play it off with a cough or whatever she likes, but in my personal opinion, it's too late for that.
しかし、予想以上に何も置いてないのですね。
Yep, which means no porn anywhere.
その話はもういいです。
As I'm already on the move, I found it easier the fewer personal belongings I have. Always on the move. I repeat my lines right by the script.
そうなんですか。けど、転校をたくさんしている人ほど、その時々の思い出を大事にしたりすると聞きますが。
Like what kind of mementos?
例えば、物であったりするじゃないですか。卒業アルバムだったり。
I'm not too big on physical mementos.
本当は小さい頃の姿を小春に見られるのが恥ずかしいんですね。
Sorry, but I'm not falling for your tricks, kid. I seriously don't have any.
小春が知らない頃の兄さんを知るチャンスだったのに。
I don't even have anything to tell you in the first place.
兄さん、それって。
I've lost all my memories from when I was a kid. I want to see the name of the soundtrack again because I actually don't remember. Bygone Days, yeah, that was it. Oh, you don't seem too surprised.
だって兄さんは忘れっぽい人でしたから。
I think there's a big difference between forgetful and straight up amnesia.
そうかもしれません。けど、実際兄さんは小春のこと全然覚えていなかったんですよ。だとしたら、記憶がないと言われても納得できます。
The question is, though, did I really forget? If I did, what led me what led me to go to Memorial Park that day? Everything's too foggy for me to make sense of. Did Koharu actually know me from a time I don't remember? I don't know a single thing about her, though. And worse, I have forgotten. Even if she knew me and still remembers me, I've no right to ask her about my past. I was the one who forgot about her.
兄さんは兄さんですよ。
My thoughts must have slipped through to my face. Koharu shows me a warm, gentle smile.
昔のことより今の方が大切です。小春は今こうして兄さんと一緒にいられることが何より嬉しいんですから。
Koharu, you take this so positively only makes me feel more ashamed about being so hung up over the past. She's exactly right. I don't need to dwell on the past forever. What I need to be cherishing is the present. Right. I guess I don't know the first thing about you.
What?
I'd forgot about you, Koharu, so if I did, I'm sorry. But it's not too late to try and get those memories back, right?
確かに。
Cheers. I want to know more about you, Koharu.
そんな、恥ずかしいです。
So you have things you don't want me to know about you, Koharu?
違います。そういうことじゃないんです。
Better to just admit it than try to fool me. Just keep digging your grave deeper.
兄さん、ずるいです。
Consider the little payback for earlier.
わかりました。けど、自分のことって、何からお話しすればいいのでしょうか。
Let's see. How about you tell me where you live? The girls' dorm, right?
はい。
You guys have made it. You guys haven't made. Your building is actually on Academy Island, unlike here.
お休みの日は逆に困りますよ。男子寮より町が遠いんです。
Oh, I guess you do. But it must be nice living in a world where you never gotta worry about being late. Jealous.
私 わかっていませんね、兄さんは。近ければ、それだけベッドの中で粘るだけなんですよ。
You actually late a lot, Koharu.
違います。小春じゃなくて、一般論を言っているんです。
I think people who are late are actually the minority, if anything. But I digress. So you live at the dorm, then where's your real house?
実家ですか？
Yeah, where do your parents live?
小春は孤児なんです。
Fucking course. Like, you may not believe it, but I just want to say it. Like, she's an orphan, isn't she? But I expected, like, at least a little pause there. Oh, am I sorry?
兄さんは優しいですね。
I quickly had to read that line because I forgot to read it out loud. Oh, bye.
だって驚かれるならまだしも謝るだなんて、特に相手が兄さんならなおさらです。
Wait, does that mean?
だって兄さんは小春の兄さんなんですよ。気を使う必要なんてないんです。
Oh, that's what you meant.
ご安心ください。小春を育ててくれた人もいますし、学院にはお友達もいます。それに今は兄さんがこうしてそばにいてくれています。
Koharu? I kind of stumbled upon the fact by accident. It appears Koharu is an orphan, same as me. Now that I know that, I feel like I understand why she's so affectionate towards me all the time. Of course, that can't be the only reason, I'm sure.
おしまいですか？
Oh, can I ask more about you?
もちろんです。
She flashes me a big bright smile. Well, I know that I'm more than used to being asked questions after today, and I'm sure she is as well. That being said, I want to talk about something she wants to talk about. Tell me about what you like to eat, Koharu.
はい、ズバリお肉です。
Oh, I do remember you had that grilled meat meal for lunch.
けど小春が好きなお肉というのはもっとすごいものなんですよ。
More amazing meat? Wonder if it's one of those super high quality marbled meats served only for those with money. Note, not as students.
兄さん、やはり興味津々ですね。
Oh, I am. So tell me, what kind of meat is it?
そうですね。言葉で表すよりも実際に見てもらった方がいいかもしれません。
Wait, what? Suddenly she tries to pull it down his pant. This meat!
小春は見ての通り家庭的なんです。だから実は料理も得意だったりするんです。
As I might have suspected, you say? A tinge of fear bubble up in my heart.
寮生活で栄養不足な兄さんには小春の得意料理で元気になってもらいます。
She puffs her chest out with pride, then pulls out the last thing I expected to see. You brought a cooler with you?
ふふふ、こんなこともあろうかとですね。密かに用意していたのです。
Where were you hiding that thing?
大丈夫です。お肉のことなら小春にお任せです。
Having been barred from entering the kitchen, I sit on the floor of my room waiting.
ニックニックお肉、ニッコニッコお肉、ジューシー、ヘルシー、スパイシー。
Worries slowly dissipate the more I hear Koharu happily sing her song. Well, I just hope she doesn't end up screaming by the end of it.
ミディアム、ウェルダン、焼き方いろいろ。これはなんとも肉らしい。
I smell the rich, full-bodied scent of cooking meat wafting towards me. Doesn't seem like anything has burnt yet, so that's good. I have to admit, as a fellow meat lover, I'm impressed by what I've seen so far. My worries were probably unfounded. Sorry, Koharu. After I softly muttered that apology, I switch gears and get ready for the wonderful meal about to come. I know it, the seeds of fear inside me transformed into anticipation as the fragrant smells stirred up my appetite. The sounds of sizzling meat is like music to my ears. Seems I ended up drooling sometime in the meanwhile too. Too embarrassingly enough.
わーい、出来上がりです。
Oh!
お待たせしました。兄さん、お肉です。
That's a lot of meat. That's fucking meat flour. Like that's some fucking rose. This looks so good though. It's not Shokugeki no Soma levels of looking good, but it's just I can imagine what this would look for real, like for real, and I just want all of it. What the? Stunned speechless upon seeing the ungodly amount of food placed before me. It's quite the overwhelming spread, especially considering Koharu's tiny body. Can't even say this would only feed 2 people. It's almost on the tier of a restaurant buffet.
さあ、いただきましょう。
Seems like some soy sauce there. I think at least. Right. Steak here, steak there, steak everywhere! Every single thing I see is meat, meat, meat! Do you make any veggies or like rice or anything?
見た目に惑わされてはダメですよ、兄さん。お肉はお肉だけで楽しむのが一番なんですから。
Right.
主食はお肉、おかずもお肉、箸休めももちろんお肉。
It's all meat, dang it!
同じと思ったら大間違いです。ちゃんといろいろな種類のお肉を用意してあるんですから。
So, does that mean we're talking about sirloin then?
Yes, サーロイン。サーの称号を与えられたほどの王道なお肉です。濃厚な旨味ととろけるような柔らかさ。
She said umami.
語っているだけでもよだれが溢れてきてしまいます。
The other famous ones I know are tenderloin and filet mignon.
じゃあまずはフィレですね。これはお肉の中でも取れる量が少ない貴重な部位なんです。脂肪が少なく赤身中心なのにしっとり柔らか。脂身が気になる方でも安心の美味しさですよ。
That's the one you talk about first. I can only imagine how much more there is to talk about.
もちろんステーキの他にもたくさんあるんですよ。肩ロース、リブロースは美味しい焼肉を演出するまさに定番の部位。見た目の良い霜降り肉を存分に使ってるんです。
And I gotta be honest with you, there's a huge difference between her, the meat girl, and, you know... I'm just gonna go and say, like, there's a huge difference between her, the meat girl, and, you know... Just wait a second. That's the huge difference between her as the meat girl and, a second. And this meat girl. Like, just... I think you can see what I'm talking about. I think it's visible. Clearly visible. That's actually, instead of meat girl, look for Nikumi. Which her actual name is Ikumi. Like, look at this meat girl. Then look at that meat girl. You gotta be honest. There's a big difference. I still love the fight against Ikumi, like the Shokugeki. Whereas like she has this extremely high grade A5 beef that she like cuts perfectly on side, and then she just looks over to Soma, Just pulls out like the bag from a dollar store. Like, what the fuck is that? Oh I got lucky! The beef was reduced! It's even cheaper than usual! What the fuck? Anyways,
他には煮付け用に使ったランプという部分、脂身たっぷりのバラ肉と他にもたくさんあるんですが、
Yucko! I know that she said like Yaku or something, but Yucko! I'm just gonna call this part Yucko. Anyways,
とりあえずお腹が空いたのです。食べましょう、兄さん。
oh right, I want your precious meat to get cold.
どうぞどうぞ、召し上がれ。
It's all giving off a fragrant scent and it gets my stomach grumbling. I make my decision and sink my knife into the juicy steamy steak in front of me. After cutting up a piece, I go right ahead and pop it in my mouth. Into my mouth. Holy moly, this is good stuff! There's not even a cut removed. I'm disappointed.
本当ですか？
Yeah! Salt and pepper really brings out the flavor in it. Even without sauce, this is delicious.
ソースがあるとその味になっちゃいますからね。小春はお肉そのものの味を楽しむのが一番だと思うんです。
Spoken like a true meat aficionado. Like Ikumi would love to have a fucking field day talking to her, apparently, probably. Just meat, 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 meat!
暑いです。
It's still the same Koharu when she eats, though, giving her adorable little reactions while trying to wolf down her beloved meat. Sight of it puts a smile on my face. I need to be in a hurry now. Got plenty of meat to go around.
そうですね。
Man, there's a lot of food. I'm gonna see meat in my dreams tonight. Because of my dreams, I almost said I'm gonna see my meat. And that's weird. I mean, you should see your meat. It's kind of sad when you're so fat that you can't even see your own meat. And you look down, all naked. I can still see it. I work on my main steak in the middle, and eventually we finish it off. Did you cook this medium rare?
はい、小春のおすすめです。
Man, that thing was a monster in size. But I guess it wasn't the main dish for nothing.
いいえ、これは前菜ですよ。
Say what?
さて、お皿が空きましたね。ではお待ちかね。本日の主役。
Just look at that ham! Oh! Flinch after seeing what she's holding in both her hands. She, for her part, is just grinning at a
高級の高い霜降り肉を積み上げたメガ級のセブンワッパー。その名もタワーオブサーロインです。
What am I looking at? My mouth is kind of watering, by the way. Like, I wouldn't be able to eat that. I would love to try. Stack of steak piled high in front of me looks so heavy that I'm worried about my table breaking.
兄さんに振る舞うからってちょっと張り切りすぎちゃったかもです。
Nothing wrong with that, Koharu. Guess we'll try and finish all this off then.
あまり無理はしないでくださいね。
Right, I'll make sure to leave some for you, okay? Got it?
そういう意味で言ったんじゃないです。
Let us enjoy our extravagant dinner together as we banter back and forth. That being said, eating a meal full of meat wasn't easy. So I managed to fit everything in my stomach, but I'm stuffed to the point that I'd throw up if I tried to stick another bite in.
デザートも用意したかったんですが、いなくて正解でした。
The dessert at least wouldn't be something with meat, would it?
いいえ、お肉ですよ。
I've truly lucked out this time. In the first place, though, how does meat even work as a dessert? I don't think I'd be able to eat any more meat. It was really good, though. Thanks for cooking.
朝松 そうでした。
I'm actually intrigued. Is there like actual meat dessert out there? Meat dessert. Are there any desserts, sweet dishes made with meat? For Blanche-mange was originally made with shredded chicken. That's fallen out of recipe in most of Europe. Turkish dessert Göksu comes pretty close to what the original was like and still includes the shredded chicken. And apparently there's also... So Americans are crazy when it comes to overindulgence. There has been a recent trend to have bacon and everything, including dessert. In fact, we've tried the best way to get bacon into the after-meal sweets. We've decided the best way to get bacon into the after-meal sweets is to highlight it as the main ingredient. Give you chocolate-covered bacon. There's also apparently blood pudding, usually made from pig's blood, intermixed with fat, raisins, and sugar. Usually fried before serving, can be served with jam or syrup. Jelly, it's made with gelatin, a protein from animal bones. It's not meat though. That's not straight up meat. Meat floss donuts. Mince pies are mostly made just with fruit now, but real old-fashioned mince meat pie recipes include meat. There's a recipe with venison here. Huh. That actually is quite interesting. And there's more meat desserts as well. Chocolate meat marrow cake. If the menu is at Dallas Gastropub, the Blind Butcher seems eclectic. Think fried cheese curds, pork belly poutine, and chicken fried quail. It's because the ever-changing... Anyways, this is a beefy, sweet combination of roasted bone marrow, chocolate cold brew cake batter whipped together until creamy, then baked. Pork belly donuts, apparently. Black truffle and foie gras bread pudding. A rubber ducky. Foie gras, apparently. Foie gras profiterole le pigeon. Huh. There's also just a dish that where there's literally just a pig head on the table. Anyways, we've now experienced some meat desserts, I guess. At least heard the names of. Anyways, never thought you'd be able to put together such a wide variety with just meat, though. Seems like there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Yes, I just smacked my head against the table 3 times. Don't worry, I put the I took the headset off beforehand.
そうですよ。お肉の道はとても長くて険しいのです。
You know what? Just for this, I'm just gonna go ahead and note down. No, I don't really need to note it down. I think I'm gonna do it anyways. Should grab that and grab that, I guess. In car for some reason. It's gonna call this part more than meets the eye, with, you know, meat as in what he just ate. Anyways, and as far as I can tell, she still has plenty of ammo in her repertoire. Even has meat desserts, for crying out loud.
本当はちょっぴり心配だったんです。 さんのお口に合うかどうか。
No worries there. I loved all of it.
よかったです。いつもと違ってきちんと味わってくれましたし、小春、とっても嬉しかったですよ。
I mean, even I'd feel bad powering through all this after you took the time to cook it for me.
はい、よく噛んでしっかり栄養にしてください。
Rub my belly as I feel myself slipping into a food coma and take a glance at the clock. Crap, it's already this late?
楽しい時というものはあっという間に過ぎるんですね。
Here, I'll go ahead and walk you back to your dorm.
What?
Oh, if you don't want me to, that's fine.
無理なんてことあるわけないです。
Whoa there! Out jumps as she brings herself within centimeters of me in a split second. She really does act fast, dang.
どうかしましたか？
Nah, it's nothing. You ready? Let's get going.
はい。
Even now that we're walking together, that we're out walking together, Koharu is just as jolly as she was earlier. Watching her trot along as she carefully follows the line on the road is enough to put a smile on my face. Better be careful. Lose your footing and you're gonna regret it.
その時は兄さんが助けてくれますから。
Hope I'll be able to hold you up.
小春はそんなに重くないです。
I know. Just teasing. Thanks to a sudden concentration slip, she starts to lose her balance, despite being on totally flat ground. Her small body lands against me with a thump.
ごめんなさい。なんでもないところなのに。
Not all good. I gently take her by the shoulders and straighten her up. Her body's a lot lighter than I thought it was. Well, then again, I did carry her with one arm yesterday.
今日は本当にありがとうございました。
Are you kidding? I should be thanking you for that feast you gave me.
兄さんとまた今日みたいにお食事がしたいです。
Oh, sure. I'll bring some veggies. Just bring some veggies next time.
お肉はともかく、お野菜はあまり自信がないんですよ。
You can take care of the meat and I'll handle the veggies. How does that sound?
お兄さんがそこまでおっしゃるなら。
Perfect. We've got ourselves a deal then. Stick out my hand towards her so we can shake on it.
はい。
Shadi takes my hand. It's an adorable sight to see, and her hand feels so small and delicate in my own. I end up not letting it go after our handshake, and we walk on like that. Finally come back to my senses, a little embarrassed upon realizing. Just keep moving forward, not to let her know that. Made our way back to the girls' dorm, holding hands. Alright, here we are.
まだ兄さんと一緒にいたいです。
Hey, no whining now. You're not a kid anymore.
ずっとこうしていられるなら子供のままでいいです。そうです。あのまま兄さんの部屋に泊まればよかったんです。
No, 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 no! There's a lot of things wrong with that!
でしたら兄さんが小春のお部屋にお泊まりするというのはどうですか？
That's the worst idea! Are you trying to get me expelled?
それはいけません。残念ですが諦めるしかないんですね。
Come on, he'll be alright. I'll see each other tomorrow.
そうですけど。で、兄さんを困らせてはいけませんよね。小春、寂しいけど頑張ります。
Nice, that's the spirit. Reluctantly, our hands drift apart.
送ってくれてありがとうございました。
Oh no, thanks for letting me. And thanks for the meal today. I'll have to do something for you sometime.
おい、
Anything you want to do, or want me to get you?
いえ、そんなお返しだなんて。小春にはもったいないです。
No need to be shy. I'd be glad to do something for you, within reasonable limits, of course.
でした もしよろしければですが。
She leans in close to me. My heart rate skyrockets as I wonder if she's about to ask for a kiss or something.
朝、たまにでいいですから。兄さんと一緒に登校したりしたいです。
Huh? Isn't your dorm like practically right in front of the school building though?
学院棟の入り口で待ってます。それならちょっとでも兄さんと一緒にいられますから。
Alright, that's the deal. Guess this means I'm gonna have to get up on time now.
もともと遅刻するような人じゃないですよ、兄さんは。
She laughs playfully as she reminisces.
それじゃあ、おやすみなさい。
Good night. See you tomorrow.
はい。
She runs up to the door, waving behind at me until she leaves my sight. She knows things about me that I don't. And not just things about the person I was in the past. She let lips slip details about who I was back then. Furthermore, she'd even mentioned things about my present personality. And she never seemed to give me anything beyond tiny details. Why didn't she tell me more? Maybe she has some kind of reason she can't. Or it could be something else entirely. From that day onward, we started a new morning routine.
兄さん、おはようございます。
Hey there, Koharu. Ready to get going?
はい。
We meet up at the Great Digital Bridge, then walk the short distance across it together as we head for school. It's already been a few days since my first day, and we've been doing this practically every day. Said Koharu and my classmates had to help me out. I adjusted to my new environment in almost no time. I finally had the time to relax and enjoy my new life here, and I was taking it all in stride.
今日はですね、兄さんが来るまでにどんなお話をしようか考えてたんです。
Let's talk about the geopolitical situation in America. What did you just say? Like, oh yeah, what you come up with?
それはですね、女子寮で噂になっていたんですが、今日、兄さんのクラスに留学生が来るそうですよ。
We are? Oh, that's rather quick. It hasn't even been that long since I came here. If the girls are talking about it, I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess it's a girl.
はい。でも、どうやら寮に住むことにはならないそうなのですけど。
You student.
日本連邦の方みたいですよ。
Hearing that immediately puts me on alert. Have they said anything about what she's like? Her face scrunches up in apparent anger.
やっぱり小春の心配が当たったのです。
Worried? About what?
女の子と聞いて兄さんの目の色が変わりました。
Ha! No, you don't understand! I'm only concerned about where she's coming from, that's all! Of course, there's no way it can actually tell her that.
兄さんがその留学生に誘惑でもされたりしたら。
Calm down, seriously! That's not gonna happen! I mean, I don't even know anything about her.
そんなの会ってみなければわからないじゃないですか。こうなったら小春が何とかするしかないです。
She's really gotten herself worked up over this. For some reason, I have a really bad feeling.
みんなよーく聞け、ビッグニュースだ。
You student, right?
何？頭部がなぜそれを知っている？
That little birdie told me.
ならばこれならどうだ？転入生は女である。
I knew that too. She's supposed to be from the Commonwealth as well.
何？それは俺も知らんぞ。
文字通り小春日和の風が運んできたんでしょ。
Though, considering how close an eye she's been keeping on well, though, considering how close an eye she's been keeping on me after that misunderstanding from earlier, I think it's more fitting to call Koharu a hawk than a little birdie. How'd you know, Sukuri?
今さっき小春ちゃんに呼び止められてさ。授業中、カイトくんのことをよろしくお願いされました。
I should stay wary with the soon arrival of our new Commonwealther. I can't even bring myself to feel that way after seeing Koharu's menacing attitude towards her. That's also why I know none of her fears regarding me and the new girl are going to come to pass. She asked Mei and Suguri to take care of me. Honestly, I have no clue what exactly that will entail.
すると女子の視点から見た情報だけしかないということだね。
Nah, I've heard all I need to about her.
だがあえて言わせてもらう。その子は美少女であると。
Good for you. Bet you don't care about literally anything else but that.
いや、さらに隠れ巨乳だといいんだがな。さすがにそこまではこの岩清水といえども。
Dude, just keep your weird fetishes to yourself. I don't care.
ホームルームの時間よ。みんな席について。
The commotion dies down with Sister Therese entering the room. Everyone is now sitting, faces forward, and awaiting the arrival of the rumored new student. It kinda makes me realize that they likely did this on my first day too. The difference this time being that it's a girl though. I can feel the intensity in the stares from all the boys in our class. Their excitement is through the roof. I would be more than willing to bet that it's because Iwashimizu specifically said she was hot. Maybe that's why Koharu was so worried?
もう知っている人もいるとは思うけど。リンドウさん、中へどうぞ。わかりました。
At Sister Therese's prompting, a girl steps inside the classroom. Rina Natsume is her name. Sister Therese writes characters for her name on the chalkboard while Rina Natsume stands there, fidgeting nervously.
彼女はリンドウ夏目さん。日本連邦からの留学生よ。どうも。皆さん、はじめまして。
She gives a small bow while keeping her gaze focused on the floor. She seems to be clutching some kind of note in her hand.
私は学院に留学してきたもので、かような若輩者をお迎えいただきまして、大変感謝をしております。はい。
It almost feels like some sort of award ceremony instead of a short little introduction. It's probably just a result of the nerves though. All my classmates, however, stare on as they're looking at a rare gem. As if they... Well, there was actually a tiny error in Iwashimizu's report from earlier. She isn't just hot. She's drop-dead gorgeous.
それでここ天主堂学院の学院生として視力を尽くし、学業に専念いたします旨を宣言するとともに、入学の喜びを示しつつ、この場の挨拶と変えさせていただきます。かしこ。
That was formal.
以上かしら。
This went beyond merely formal. Her performance was so stiff and verbose that even Sister Therese seems a little taken aback by it.
はい。そう。じゃあ皆さん、リンドウさんと仲良くしてあげてくださいね。よろしくお願いします。
As beautiful as she is, I don't feel like she's the kind of person I would want to interact much with. All the more if she's from the Commonwealth. Though making it through my time here without getting involved with her would likely be a difficult task.
あと、リンドウさんと同じ連邦からの留学生がちょっと前に転入してきてるのよ。ドーブ君?
Wow, in this round she actually singles him out.
ドーブ?
Not so much for that plan.
転入生の先輩として困っているとき、助けてあげましょうね。
I never thought she'd actually call me out like that.
頭部だけずるいです。どうせなら俺にも手伝わせてください。
Spurred on by Yoshimizu's outburst, the rest of the guys in the class raise their hands and start demanding the same. An uproar of noise of tanks was a deathly silent classroom mere seconds ago.
ほら男子、転入生が困ってるでしょうが。いえ、こんなによくしていただいて本当にありがとうございます。
Takes a deep bow, paying no regard to how it tousled her hair in the process. Not one action is the trigger. All at once, the boys erupt into fanfare. What?
いいぞー、今度はいい転入生だ。
What, was that a bad transfer student or something? Yoshimizu's antics aside, I can't help but be curious about the brief, yet but scornful stare that Rindo Natsume sent my way earlier. It's now break time. An endless swarm of people crowd around Natsume's desk. More boys than girls, however. Went through the same thing.
そうですね。
Actually, it's a lot more than what I got.
そりゃあね、あんだけ可愛いんだもの。で、
To the new girl? Heck no, if I go now, I'm just gonna get jumped by Yoshimizu and the other guys.
けどシスターにもお願いされていましたよね。
Oh, she's surrounded by a lot of people better than that than I am. Besides, never considered this a possibility when I first heard about her from Koharu, but I was proven wrong. Feeling a pair of eyes on me all throughout class. That culprit? Linda Natsume. More than certain that she's not staring at me for the reasons Koharu had in mind when she warned me.
どうしたのカイト。
Oh, nah, I'm just gonna wait for things to die down first.
そうですね。小春ちゃんに頼まれたこともありますし。
What exactly did she tell you to do anyways?
カイトが転入生にセクハラしないよう見張るようにって。
Damn it, Koharu! Natsume still remained the center of attention after that, and it never died down even a bit. School is now out, and I still haven't had the opportunity to go introduce myself. Of course, she also continued to stare at me all throughout the day. I guess I should consider it a good thing that I made it through the school day without any sort of confrontation. Or so I thought. Wow, she actually comes up to him and speaks with him. Hi, Rindo.
夏目でいい。
She curtly corrects me, almost as if she thought I was being insincere for whatever reason. So, Natsume, how can I help you?
東部カイト。
Is she trying to correct my form of dress again by saying I can be more casual? She then buries herself with confirming our surroundings, paying me no mind. As soon as she seems satisfied, she briskly walks even closer to me.
お前に話がある。
She whispers that short sentence into my ear.
できれば人のいないところがいい。
I feel an overwhelming austerity from her. It is not the same person who stuttered through her introduction. Even the sound of her voice is much deeper and intense. I want to believe it. But could this be what I think it is? Getting flashbacks to my prior encounter with Yoshimizu. If it's all just one big misunderstanding, then I'll take a bit of embarrassment. I'd much prefer that over my hunch being correct. How's the roof terrace sound?
わかった。先に行っている。
She walks out of the classroom and off towards the stairs almost immediately after replying. From her words, it seems that she wants me to wait a bit, then follow after her. And I don't think it's simply because she doesn't want rumors spreading about us. Man, what the heck is this? A stunningly beautiful new girl comes up to me after class and says she wants to meet me in private so she can tell me something. From any normal person's perspective, this is the kind of situation that should have me jumping for joy. But I know better than that. There's no sound of chatter up here on the roof terrace. It's quiet to the point where you can hear the blowing of the wind. And the girl standing up here against the panoramic background of Morino is Natsume.
東部カイト。だな。
Hey, sorry to keep you waiting.
誰にも気づかれずに来たか。
Not that I know of. So, right, what did you want?
お前、自覚がないのか。
I was plenty aware of what was going on, trust me. If you don't tell me exactly what the deal is, I'm not gonna know. But if you don't tell me exactly what the deal is, I'm not gonna know.
なるほど。あくまで白を切るつもりというわけだな。
Did nobody ever teach you to explain things to people?
連邦ではな。他では知らない。
Oh wow, this one she actually knows. Like, it actually sounds like she knows that he's from the UPJ. Can you get the point already? I already know you didn't call me up here to tell me how you love me or whatever.
やっぱりそうだったんですね。
Huh? Koharu! The person poking her head out from behind my back is without a shadow of a doubt Koharu.
誰にも気づかれていないと言ってたではないか。
But what about you? You didn't notice her either! She must have clearly hidden herself in some blind spot behind my figure. He's just small enough for something like that to be possible. In all truthfulness, I wasn't paying much attention to her or who was watching me when I came here. But of all people it could have been, it had to be Koharu.
小春の気配を察することができないなんて、お二人ともまだまだですね。
Well, yeah, I guess you got me there.
なんという不覚を。
Wait, is she actually letting Koharu egg her on?
そういうことじゃないんです。
This is the new girl in my class and in the Natsume.
はじめまして。どうもどうも。はじめましてです。リンドウさん。柊小春です。って、悠長にご紹介している場合じゃないんですってば。
Sharp comeback from Koharu.
リンドウさん。あなた、もしかして、兄さんを、誘惑するおつもりですか？誘惑って。
Koharu sails up towards Natsume, ready to pounce at any moment. But wait, that's not what this is, Koharu!
兄さんも兄さんです。節操なく女性の誘いにホイホイついてくるなんて。
I keep trying to say it's not what this is. Come on, Natsume, back me up here.
誘惑ってそんなハレンチなこと。
Why in the hell is she blushing like that, damn it?
だったらなぜこんなわざわざ人気のないところでお話しする必要があるのですか。確かに人目をはばかるようにと伝えたが、一目惚れなんですか？愛の告白なんですか？そうか、そうだったのか。
You're not supposed to say that, Natsume! Not good! What am I gonna do if she actually confesses to me due to Koharu egging her on like this? I need to think of something, and fast. Some way to defuse the situation. Frantically gesture towards Natsume with my hands. Trying to non-verbally communicate, don't say anything, I'll handle this. Just calm down for a sec, Koharu! Grab her by the shoulders and stare in the eyes. Natsume is a transfer student from the Commonwealth, just like me. You just wanted some advice on things that a Commonwealther like me would know about better than other people. She thought some of it might offend people from Morino or the UPJ.
そうなんですか。
Well, that might have been a bit of a stretch, but anyways. I think Natsume was just a little embarrassed. And everyone was treating her like the perfect student, you see. She wanted to know the curriculum what the curriculum was like here compared to back at home. Just small stuff like that. Isn't that right, Natsume? Sorry for not telling you anything more than that. I don't want to embarrass poor Natsume.
そうですね。じゃあ兄さんとリンドウさんは正真正銘今日会っただけのクラスメイトだ。
She was shouted attention throughout the whole day, so we never got a chance to properly talk until now.
じゃあそれって小春の早合点だったんですね。
She crouches down and hides her face with both hands. So yeah, Natsume isn't some enemy or anyone you need to be afraid of. Come on, shake hands.
本当に。いや、気にしなくていい。
Make sure to help her out if she needs anything, okay, Koharu?
あ、はい。小春でよろしければ、いつでも。
He still seems pretty abashed by that whole thing.
よろしく、小春ちゃん。よろしくです。リンドウさん。
The instant they shake hand, however, that big bright smile of hers is back. You ready, Koharu? Let's go home.
いいんですか？ああ、そうだな。
Or that an outsider has gotten involved. Natsume has no choice but to call it quits. Our conversation ended without me ever figuring out what she truly wanted. There was one thing that I did learn, however. She read my hand gestures precisely. That is all the proof I need to know Natsume and I are cut from the same cloth. Fuck is this, Metal Gear? Revising Revengeance especially, since that gets a lot of mileage in that game. Cut from the same cloth, you and I. We're kindred spirits. You and I. Fucking dies. I really like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. It was a really good game. I actually like an ability you can get like from get dropped as a drop from enemies in Astral Chain. And you can get a Metal Gear Rising style parry, and that's amazing. Anyways, after leaving the rooftop, we bumped into Sister Therese in the hallway.
あら？リンドウさんとトーブくん、それにヒイラギさん、珍しい組み合わせね。
I almost ended up agreeing with her before thinking better of it and swallowing my words. Are you heading up to the roof terrace, sister?
ええ、屋上に人を見かけたから注意しに来たんだけど、あなたたちなのね。
We're sorry. Assuming we were about to get yelled at, Koharu takes a step behind me and Natsume a half step.
あなたたち以外に誰かいた？
No, just us. It won't happen again, we promise.
そう。屋上は立ち入り禁止だから出ないように。いいわね。
Yes, sister. Come on, you two as well.
了解です。わかりました。はい。それじゃあまた明日ね。
Sister Therese then turns around and heads back in the direction she came from. We got in trouble.
以後気をつけよう。みんな先生方に見つからないように出てますよ。
Gotta break my back again. Yes, as that shows, you can never be too careful. Huh? After leaving Kaito and the others, Sister Therese stops at one of the windows and looks outside. After class ended, she had received a letter. It was given to her by a student with no relation whatsoever to the sender. She can't help but wonder if this was some kind of sick joke. But she knew that this was no joke. The sender is someone she knows full well, and it is entirely something that they would do. She stopped at the window, hoping that maybe she would be able to spot them somewhere outside. She thought that maybe, just maybe, she would be able to see him and prepare herself at least somewhat before their face-to-face meeting. Even a mere glimpse from out behind, she thought, would be enough to give her the resolve to face what was about to come. That's why she had been pacing around the school for these past few minutes.
バカね。簡単に見つかるわけないのに。
She smiles bitterly to herself. She had been walking at a fairly brisk pace, but then slowed down considerably once she reached the window. Finally, she steels herself and heads to the place designated by the sender. She hadn't been on the roof terrace in a long while. In her student days, she would often come up here with her friends at Tenshido. Since the school building had undergone many renovations since then, the scenery from this point had already changed since then too. But even the picture of the scenery-scape had changed, the feeling it still hadn't.
変わらないわね。
Despite murmuring that herself, she can't help but wonder what differences there are. Deep down, she knew the answer. Scenery wasn't the only thing that had changed.
学院生の時以来だな。ここに来たのは。
She quickly turns around, startled by the sudden voice. There she finds him, the person she was looking for this entire time.
ここから見える光景は思いのほか変わってはいないようだな。
Fucking Jin? What?
ジン、久しぶりね。
ああ、お前も変わってないな。
そうかしら。でもあなたは変わったわね。
She could still see traces of the boy she once knew in his face, but his character now was a far cry from those days. Seeing how drastically he had changed pushed her beyond shock and into a state of calmness.
変えるのはこれからだ。いや、元に帰ると言えるか。
She often knew him to soliloquy like that.
私を呼んで何の用？何？
その喋り方、昔に戻ったようだよ、マリエ。
名前で呼ばないで。
そういえば、俺とお前の他にも、ここに入り浸っていた奴がいたな。お前がよくかばっていたな。甲斐もなくあいつはいじめにあってたが。
そんなことを私に話すために会いに来たの。
Managed to keep your voice under control, albeit still laced with anger. Man pays it no mind, continuing.
世の中は所詮そんなもんだ。自分以外の集団の中から共通の蹂躙するための対象を選ぶ。そうして上下を作ることで社会とやらの輪を形成する。誰かを犠牲にすることでその他の人間関係を円滑にする。そう。
もう会うことはないわね。さよなら。
She points towards the door, but the man only keeps staring at the out at the mainland.
無視？学院関係者以外は立ち入り禁止。あなたが出ていくのを確認するまで私は。
この中立地帯はいずれ戦火に見舞われる。
あなた。
お前はこの学院から出るな。
He speaks those words ominously as he looks her directly in the eye. She isn't able to contain her anger any further after hearing him order her around.
いつもあなたはそうだった。一方的に結論だけ私に話して。あなたが言う戦果も、あなたがこれから起こすこと、そうなんでしょ。
この国に必要なことだからな。
He responds to her accusation without a shred of hesitation. She fully expects him to ignore her. The way she spoke that, it almost seemed like this was a game to him.
その必要なことで、誰かが犠牲になってもいいだなんて、そんな傲慢。
その理屈で言うと、俺の父は犠牲になった。
That was a definite fact for the both of them. It was his father's existence that ultimately caused their relationship to deteriorate into what it is now. It was also the reason why Jin ended up walking down the path he did.
だからといって、あなたを正当化できる理由にはならないわ。
勘違いするな。別に恨んでるわけじゃない。この世はそれが誰でもよかった。ただそれだけだ。世界は犠牲になる誰かには興味はないらしい。たとえ自分や親しい人間が不合理、非論理、利己的に見舞われたとしても。
それをやり返すことで何かを得ることなんてできないわ。
誰でもいいから俺が選ぶだけ。誰が選んでもいいわけだしな。
神は私たちに何かをなすことを望んではいないわ。ただ試練を受け入れることを望んでいるだけよ。
それがお前の嫁いだ神の教えと言う。
あなただっていつかは自分の行いに気づいて悔い改める時が来る。
マリエ、お前が信じる神なんてものはお前たちに何もしてくれはしない。俺はこの国を変える。お前たちの信じる神に代わって この俺がこの国に生きる人
それこそ矮小な人間の傲慢と知りなさい。私たち人間は一人の力で大きなことなんてできないわ。できるのは小さなことを等しく小さな私たちが持てる限りの大きな愛を持って行うことだけ。
どうやら浮世から離れすぎて現実が見えないらしい。マリエ、一つ言っておく。誰かを犠牲にしなければこの世は回らない。お前たちの言っていることはただの現実逃避だ。
Indignant, the moment she tries to refute those points, the man abruptly disappears.
もう一度だけ言う。この学院から出るな。
Leaving her with those final parting words, the man departs. Only she remains by her lonesome, scowling at the empty air.
相変わらずあなたはそう。一方的に結論だけ私に話して。勝手に消えて。
What the fuck? I guess this is where I'm ending the part? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you next time, I guess. I'm confused. Bye.